Kia ora whānau, welcome back to another roaming Kiwi adventure. Today we start by heading west on I-10, leaving Houston, heading towards New Mexico. After driving through San Antonio and the Texas Hill Country, the scenery doesn't really change that much through West Texas, but nonetheless it's still nice being out of the city and just enjoying the big vast open views. After a long day on the road, we finally made it to our destination of Carlsbad, New Mexico. We stayed here for the night, just so that way in the morning we were closer to the cabins, which was our next stop. Just before you get to the Carlsbad Caverns Visitor Center, there is the Desert Scenic Drive Loop Road. It's unpaved, but it is well maintained, 9 odd miles long, and if you have the time is well worth checking out. Keep your eyes peeled for wildlife in the area. We were lucky enough to see old mate here eating his brekkie on the side of the road. After checking Renatito into doggy daycare, we made our way down to the entrance of the cabins. As you can imagine, it's pretty dark that far underground, so we don't have much footage, but the formations and just general size of the cabins is mind-blowing and definitely well worth checking out if you're ever in the area. Our next stop after the cabins was Roswell, New Mexico. Once we were there, we went to the UFO museum, which was pretty neat, and then just had a wander around town looking for little green men, which we didn't see any, but I'm sure they're hiding out there somewhere. After that, it was back to Carlsbad to finish our first day. The next morning we made our way to White Sands National Monument, New Mexico. Once we popped out of the tunnel, we had our first glimpse of the gypsum sand dunes off in the distance. The gypsum sand dunes are really cool, literally. When you bury your feet into the sand, it's really cool on your toes, which is refreshing in the hot midday sun. Me and Ted had a great time running around in the sand. Unfortunately, we couldn't stay there too long as we had to head back up to the Lincoln National Forest to find a camping spot before it got too dark. We made our way up through the Lincoln National Forest looking for a camping spot. Driving through the pine trees never gets old, and we luckily found a spot just before it got dark. We woke up in the morning to a chilly 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to about -6 for the rest of the world. After packing up the Jeep, we started making our way for the long drive back to Texas. We hope you enjoyed our video of our trip to New Mexico. Please like and subscribe so you can join us on our next adventure.